Half an hour from the Finnish capital Helsinki, inside the Nuuksio National Park, lies the newly opened Haltia Nature Centre, an impressive example of Finnish innovation in wooden construction. While Finland has one of the largest shares of strictly protected forests in Europe, the majority of her forests get utilised in a sustainable way. Wood is used in more than 80% of family homes in Finland, and recently, innovations are being seen in the size and shape that wooden structures are allowed to take.
In addition to the Finnish Nature Centre Haltia, we have several very ambitious ongoing projects and projects due to commence construction next year, including Wood City, a 28,000 square meter wooden complex comprising of apartment blocks, hotel and office building. The key reasons why we use wood as a construction material are that it's 100% renewable. It also speeds up the total construction process quite radically, and it clearly reduces the CO2 emissions.
Environmentally friendly living is something that is becoming increasingly important to a growing number of European citizens. Sami Selja, his wife Mario and their children live in this modern wooden house just outside Helsinki city centre.
We choose wood, our building material, because it was environmental friendly. It's the natural way to build the houses, and the quality of the air for the living inside of this kind of the house is the best for all the research what has been done. So that was the main reason, and we showed to everybody building this house that the wood can be quite modern.
Finland produces a large amount of its renewable energy from wood. For example, electricity, produced as a byproduct of the pulp-making process, is made available to the local and national grids. Furthermore, one of Finland's largest companies within the forest sector has been investing heavily in wood-based biofuels for transport.
UPM aims to become a major player in advanced biofuels for transportation. In 2012, we started to build up a plant which is using 100% wood-based raw material. Once ready, this biorefinery will produce UPM Bioverno, which is a renewable diesel, reducing significantly greenhouse gas emissions compared to the fossil fuels.
Industry purchases much of the wood needed for producing timber, pulp and paper and other products from ordinary Finnish families. In Finland, 1 in 5 families own forest, with private ownership rights covering 2/3 of Finland's forests. Family forestry can be a profitable business, and so the economic benefits of forest industry are widespread. Another economic benefit is that forest industry directly employs 70,000 people. While many work for large-scale industry, the country boasts a number of small, successful businesses, like this one, making high-quality wooden playground equipment, found in playgrounds across Finland and around the world.
The wood itself, it's a renewable material, and when we harvest the wood here in Finland, we always replant a new tree, and so it's in that sense there is always a new forest growing for the future generations.
Strict laws and voluntary forest certification are in place to ensure that the ecological footprint of Finland's forest industry is kept as small as possible. Here, at this logging site, they're using state-of-the-art logging machinery, enabling them to selectively log with minimal disruption to the surrounding forest. And whenever trees are cut down, the law dictates that new trees must be planted.
It is extremely important that our forests are sustainably managed. We have the National Forest Programme, modern legislation and financial incentives to ensure biodiversity and regeneration of forests. We have a long tradition in forest sector. We have a lot of good products, but we also need new products.
In this laboratory at Aalto University on the outskirts of Helsinki, one such innovative product is being developed from birch sap. Once mass-produced, This nanofibrillar cellulose film will make it possible to conduct different medical tests quickly and easily. The film is impregnated with biochemical substances, which will react with whichever fluid it's being used to test to change its color, indicating the test result. At Helsinki's Turla Hospital, another medical innovation, this time made from wood chips, is already being put to use.
Okay, so now I'm using a new novel cast. It's made of wood chips and it's a biodegradable cast. It's completely non-toxic, and you can see that all the pieces we are cutting away, they are going to be reused. So if you have another patient, you can use this piece to that patient. And it's really easy to mold. It's completely three-dimensional moldable and will suit the patient's anatomy perfectly.
To ensure continued innovation within Finland's forest sector, it's crucial that the next generation understand their importance. Forest sector representatives are currently touring 300 secondary schools across the country, bringing with them a variety of traditional and more innovative forest products. They've come to talk about the importance of forestry and the professional opportunities it offers. Their goal? To motivate these young people to get involved. One forest product that many school children across Finland are already familiar with is xylitol, made from birch sugar. Children in some schools are given free xylitol chewing gum after lunch, recommended by the National Dentists Association for reducing cavities. Finland may be leading the way in forest innovations, but there is nothing to stop the rest of Europe from following suit.
So forests in Europe are thriving. They are in good health, they are increasing in volume and area. For the last 20 years, we've got an increase of about 17 million hectares, which is about twice the size of Portugal. In addition, they provide employment to 4 million people in Europe.
So forests offer environmental services like recreation, clean air and water, but also carbon storage for climate change mitigation and of course biodiversity conservation. The sustainable use of forest and the innovative use of forest is actually good news for European economies, for their people and of course for the environment.
European legislators and forest industry have already embraced the concept of sustainability. The hope now is that they will use the important technological progress being made in countries like Finland to place forests at the forefront of a green economic future for Europe. A future in which forests play a significant role in sustaining economies through the products and services they provide.